It's time now for a look at latest in local news. And news, Governor Brian Kemp headed to Wayne County a week from this Friday, March the 18th, for a meet and greet at the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant. Time 12 noon. Public invited to come out and meet and talk with the governor. And Brian Kemp seeking re-election to the governor's mansion. He continues to maintain a lead over his Republican rival David Perdue and is shaping up to round two in November. Brian Kemp versus Stacey Abrams for the governor's mansion in Georgia. And Brian Kemp in town Friday, March 18th for a meet and greet. Location, the Altamont Steak and Seafood Restaurant, located again at 362 North 1st Street in Jesup. The time next Friday, 12 noon. Final week of early voting is underway in that special election to fill the vacancy on the county council seat in District 5. Polls are open today from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They'll be open up until Friday, till 5 p.m. with the election date set for Tuesday, March 15th. Two candidates are in the race, Jamie Hickox and Kathy Keith, both qualified this week to run for the position in November. As whoever wins this special election on Tuesday, March 15th, will have to turn around and run again for the position in November. Again, on Tuesday, March 8th, 12 more votes cast, which brings the total to 141. In the voting totals in the special race in the district, there are 3,590 registered voters. Again, only 141 have voted thus far. Early voting taking place at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center, located at 644 North 4th Street in Jesup. Once again, that election date is Tuesday, March 15th. The winner replaces Ralph Hickox, who left the position to run for Jesup mayor. Once again, whoever wins this race next Tuesday will serve the remainder of Ralph Hickox's term. Have to run for re-election in November. Again, at the moment, both Jamie Hickox and Kathy Keith are qualified to run again in November. Someone else has until Friday, 12 noon to jump in that race in November in the special election right now, just between Kathy Keith and Jamie Hickox. Others who have qualified this week for County Commissioner, District 4, the incumbent James Thomas has qualified. He's running unopposed at this time. District 3, where incumbent Mike Roberts has indicated he will not seek re-election. After Tuesday, two candidates running in that race, Tim Hopkins and Corbett Nichols. In District 2, incumbent Kevin McCreary qualified, currently running unopposed. And in District 1, where incumbent Herschel Harris has announced he's not running for re-election, two candidates have qualified thus far, Brian Griffiths and Mike Gordon. Again, WIFO will continue to follow and update the list of candidates qualifying ends Friday at 12 noon. We'll come back and take a look at the school board candidates who have qualified thus far, hear from two of them when we come back after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Qualifying for school board seats in Wayne County also underway this week, all the way up until Friday at 12 noon. All the incumbents have qualified to run for re-election with the exception of Ray Davidson in District 3. He's not seeking re-election. One candidate qualified to run in that district on Monday. That is Todd Wise. We had a chance to talk with him about his interest in running for the school board.
Todd Wise, running for school board in District 3, and the obvious question is, what made you decide to run for school board?
I felt like it was time. Both of my children graduated from here, played in sports here. I've sat down with Mr. Ray Davidson and talked with him extensively about this, and I give him credit for the many things that he has done successfully for our athletic program and for the school system. And he and I talked, and it was time for me to come in and run. I've retired, and I believe this is a new chapter in my life that's going to be phenomenal.
So if you get elected, what are some things you'd like to see done?
Accountability is one of the main issues that I look at. We have a great teacher relationship. We have some great administrators. We have a great athletic department. As you know, we hired a new coach, and he's talking about family, faith, and football. So the accountability part of teaching these young men and women to be successful, not on the field, but off the field as well, and to set them up for a great career after school. And working with some of the school board members in the past and being a community coach, I've got to look from the inside out now versus the outside in. So it's time.
Okay, well, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And once again, those comments of Todd Wise. He's running in District 3, currently unopposed. Joe McPipkin is running for re-election in District 1, Bruce Harris in District 2, Sharon Daniel in District 4, all unopposed at this time. Chairman Nick Ellis is seeking re-election in District 5. We heard from him on Monday. He has opposition at this time. Tina Mosley qualified Monday to run in District 5 for the school board. We talked with her on Monday as well.
Mosley qualified to run for school board in District 5. What made you decide to run for school board?
Well, after a lot of prayer, I decided that I can bring a unique perspective because of my years in education, especially in Wayne County.
You've been in the education system for a long time. You're retired right now. So what do you think you can bring to the board as a former educator?
I know the perspective, and I know what teachers need. I know what students need because I have nieces and nephews in the school system. I also had the perspective of being an administrator, so I know the struggles that they face as well. I've been in the shoes of just about every type of education that we have in Wayne County. I've been in the teaching position. I've been an instructional coach. I was an assistant principal at the high school level, and then I went to the board office, was human resources director, and then chief operations officer. So I've seen the gamut.
At one point, you were going to run in District 2. With the redistricting, you've been moved to District 5, but that didn't change your mind running for school board at all?
It did a little bit at first, and so I did pray about it because I wanted to make sure that that was the direction that I was supposed to be going, and I feel like that's the direction God's leading me.
And if you get elected, there's anything in particular you'd like to see done with the school system, or any project you'd like to see done?
I want to look at everything first before making any kind of decisions. I don't want to react, before having all of the facts. And a little bit has changed since I've been retired a year. So I want to familiarize myself with everything that's going on at this point before I decide if there's anything I'd like to see changed.
Okay, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
And once again, those comments to Tina Mosley qualifying to run in District 5. Once again, the qualifying ends at 12 noon this Friday. We'll continue to update the list on both the county side and the school board side. Wayne County Board of Education met yesterday in a work session. A lot of announcements of new positions, including Odom Elementary's new principal, as Saran Aaron was named as the new principal once Gina Roddy retires at the end of this year. Also, Wayne County's new athletic director was announced. Justin McDonald will come back, take a look at all that and more right after this word from our sponsor. Other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Was the personnel session, lengthy personnel, a lot of transfers and announcements made after the executive session, beginning with Saran Aaron moving from James E. Bacon, AP, to next year's Odom Elementary principal. Gina Roddy, the current principal, again retiring at the end of the school year. Saran Aaron will be the new principal in Odom. Also announced Mark Priester, Martha Buck Middle School principal, moving to the central office. Michael Ward, Wayne County teacher, to Wayne County High School assistant principal. And the new athletic director was named last night. Justin McDonald is the new AD. Will retain his job as high school baseball coach as well. We'll hear from him in sports. Here's a list of the entire personnel approved last night by the Board of Education. Certified recommendations: Rebecca Creeley, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; James Crutchfield, Wayne County High School; Carrie Daly, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Mercedes Dowling, Wayne County High School; Savannah Mahaffey, Wayne County High School; Johan McClendon, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Ashley Mikey, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Kaylee Thrift, James E. Bacon Elementary; and James White, Wayne County High School. Certified transfers, as we just mentioned, Saran Aaron, James E. Bacon, AP, Odom Elementary Principal; D. Dolan, Wayne County High School, to Martha Ross Smith; Catherine Howe, Martha Puckett Middle School, to Martha Ross Smith; Justin McDonald, Wayne County High School PE teacher, to Wayne County High School athletic director; Miles Mosley, Wayne County High School 50% teacher, Jesup Elementary 50% AP, Jesup Elementary assistant principal; Mia Popkin, Martha Puckett Middle School, to Wayne County High School; Mark Priester, Martha Puckett Middle School principal, to central office, administrator on special assignment; Michael Ward, Wayne County High School teacher, to Wayne County High School assistant principal; Robert Wingate, Wayne County High School, to Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Certified resignations: Annie Blaylock, Odom Elementary 49%; Addie Copeland, Jesup Elementary; Christy Copeland, Odom Elementary retiring; Lisa Fennell, Jesup Elementary retiring; Tommy Fuller, Martha Ross Smith Elementary retiring; Jenny Graham, Wayne County High School retiring; Kathleen Gilliott, Arthur Williams Middle School; Roger Hankins, Wayne County High School; Patty Holland, Arthur Williams Middle School retiring; Kathy Hunter, Wayne County High School; Kayla Lacrosse, Odom Elementary; Andrea Leak, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Leslie McGregor, Wayne County High School; Denise Messer, Arthur Williams Middle School; Janice Robertson, Martha Puckett Middle School; Janet Sullivan, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Austin Wilder, Arthur Williams Middle School; Angie Williams, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Classified personnel: Andy Mahaffey, Wayne County High School. Classified resignations: Linda Eyes, Martha Ross Smith Elementary retiring, and Brenda Mason from the Board of Education Central Office retiring. And the Wayne County Board of Education has a call meeting set for this coming Thursday, March 10th at 9 a.m. The purpose of the meeting is their whole school board governance training that gets underway this Thursday, 9 a.m. at the Tech Center. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.